Hey, air sign, what is going on? I just saw the King of Swords. I'm gonna do a little bit of a different layout. I'm gonna use my for those of you in the tarot classes from last fall, you know this. I'm using the modified Celtic cross for you today. The extended is going to be the same. I'm going to do a lot of messages from this other person or from another person showing up. But I want to primarily look at you right now just to see what's coming up for you. Okay, so this can be a slightly different layout. We'll see other people likely. But my intention here is please show me what is coming up for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's going on for you guys in love, general reading. If this doesn't resonate with you, check out your moon, rising, or Venus signs. I also put up a video today about how to find those things in your chart and your North Node. So you're going to want to check that out. It's on the channel today. I've just gotten a lot of questions about it because I say moon, rising, and Venus, and sometimes people don't know. So it's up there if you want to see it for you. All right, let's see what's going on here for you guys. Air sign, what is happening for you? All right, so the card underneath, still super important. Emperor and the Two of Cups. I'm going to take that. All right, so that feels to me, let's see here. There might be some resistance to sex. What? Well, resistance to a player. Let's just say it like that. Resistance to a player, okay? I feel like you know what you want. There's a Scorpio. There is a water sign. I feel like I said, didn't I say this yesterday? Excuse me, sorry. Okay, so here's the thing. I feel like there's some confusion. Don't take this the wrong way. There's some confusion here about love and sex and what comes first. Okay? And I feel like this comes from a place of, I don't want to get used. I don't want to deal with a player. Okay, you could have been dealing with players. You could have been dealing with, people who are unavailable to you. In some way, emotionally unavailable or physically, or right, they could be at a distance. I feel like you're about to encounter the reason why sex is such a bonding experience in love. I feel like you're coming up to it, baby. You're coming up to the train station. All right, so you might have walked away from a player in the past. So here's what I'm seeing as you right now. You in this situation, Hanged Man, sort of seeing things from a new perspective, trying to realize what is, this has gotten a little twisted around in your head. Like, well, I'm going to hold out, and I've heard a lot of women say this, there's not going to be any sex for a really long time until that person loves me, and then I know I'm safe, right? And so there's this whole standing up for yourself kind of thing. So really, I think it's an inability to understand who's a player and who's not. Okay, so there's a person here who is likely to show up in a way that might make you be like, oh, is this person a player? But this person is a deep and watery Scorpio. There's also somebody, they want a new beginning with you. There's they want you to make a new beginning, or you're afraid of new beginnings because of this issue. Okay? I'm telling you the sex is going to be transformational. Okay? Just saying. So this is the card of you. This is the card of the situation. So I think both of you could be a little bit resistant to jumping right in too fast. This is opportunities. Jumping right in too fast. Okay? Because I feel like there's this confusion of like, what comes first? Does love come first and then sex, or does sex come first and then love? And I think it's different for everybody. But I also think there is some kind of like belief here that says I want this person to love me before I will physically commit to them or I will physically interact with them. There's something like that. And like you might have allowed yourself to be open too soon to someone who was a player. And so now you're like, not doing that again. Okay. You could have waited a long time. You have waited a long time for this person. This is the right person. Okay. I think I said this yesterday. I'm not really sure. Maybe recently, not yesterday, recently. Because remember back here, this person is somebody who is powerful. They could be a fire sign or they could be a water sign with some fire. Because I see Leo, Aries, Sag here, and I also see Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So there's something about, and I want to say this, there's something about fire and water, fire signs and water signs or something like that. Too much water drowns out the passion, but a little bit makes steam. And so that's a really cool thing, okay? So there's a little bit, it's like you need to, if you're the fire sign, well, you're not, you're air sign, but if you have some fire in your chart, if you see yourself channeling this fire sign energy, you might need to use a little bit more feelings to make the steam. They might need to use a little bit more sex to make the steam. You see what I mean? And so that's what's going on here. It's like the chemistry of this relationship is being worked out. Okay, you have really manifested this person. This is recent past. This is somebody who you have wished for, and your wish has been granted. They have shown up in your recent past. You might already know who they are. Okay, and they're really coming on in your very, very immediate future. Okay, the card in the foundation is you've walked away in the past from something like this, from like a player energy. I'm gonna get some clarity around that. And guess what? So this is cool. So this is who you are showing to them. They see you as this sun energy. Really beautiful, very vibrant, awesome. Okay? No worries here. This is who they are. They are deep and watery. This is transformative energy. This is Scorpio, okay? Transformative energy. They could be channeling this. They could be, their feelings are either already there or very close to being there because they already know that they have feelings. They know it, okay? They consciously know it. They may act it out in terms of this, and that may cause you to resist a little bit because you might have been burned by a player in the past. And so that might be an issue here. But I want to say this, 10 of Cups, near future. So this is immediate future. This is like within the next 8 days, 10 days, 2 weeks, something like that. And the opportunity is for this energy, which is sex, or at least passion. Let's just say passion, right? We don't need to go the whole way. And then love can flourish. So there's an interplay of how much feeling, how much passion, what's the right chemistry for this. This is a new person who's just shown up for you, based on what you have manifested into the universe, okay? That's really cool. So the hopes and fears, hopes is like this is a new beginning. This is magician. This is one. This is somebody who has all the tools. I do believe this person has all the tools, I'm telling you. And you're hoping that they are going to take action, right? This is an action card. Outcome, beautiful outcome, Queen of Cups. That is, it's like you're meeting this person then in the cup place, in the water place, in the feelings place, because there is some passion applied. Be mindful of the fact that you might need to see this. This person will have patience with you, but you might need to see this in a new perspective, okay? And because you're always being told something about this, like you're always being told like you need better boundaries or you're jumping into things too fast. And so you might resist this. I'm suggesting to you that a little bit of passion will go a long way toward the feelings coming to the surface of this person. Because in the past, you walked away from something that was also, and I feel this person too, walked away from something that was unsatisfying emotionally, okay? And so now really deep is going to be satisfying emotionally. This is going to be a super deep relationship for you. Okay, super deep. And I get clarifiers on things here at the end of the reading. This is like a decision. Okay, this person wants long-term relationship with you. That's what the 4 is. The 4 of Wands here is making decisions toward relationship, and boom, blowing up some of these preconceived notions about passion versus love, and, you know, when is it okay, and do I jump in too fast, and there's a player, you know, because this magician can also be somebody who doesn't reveal themselves. So this person might be wary of revealing themselves because they've been burned in the past, or they've walked away from something that wasn't emotionally satisfying. And now, I mean, this is real deep, watery love. You as air signs may need to channel, you know, your inner Queen of Cups a little bit here. Okay, the air sign stuff is going to be important in that I feel like this person likes somebody who is like that. This person gets off on someone who is smart and thoughtful and, you know, really that whole King of Swords, Aquarian, big picture thinker, ideas and stuff. This person really has connected to their feelings in a way. They could be somebody who channels their feelings, like in terms of writers or creatives or something like that. Someone who is really connected to their feelings. And in the past, they might have felt that that was a negative, or people led them to believe that was a negative. But this with you is going to be great. Okay? You are going to see the importance of this. This person might be very powerful. Okay? And I do feel like, I want to say this to you, I do feel like this person does fall in love really quickly with someone who who matches their manifesting, right? They really do, and they're trying to resist falling in love too fast. I always do that. So if you have fallen for players, this person has fallen too fast, and they're I'm not gonna fall too fast this time. I'm gonna take my time and get to know this person, right? So there's that dynamic here. And so let's do an extended here. I want to get advice for you to how to proceed with this person, messages to you from this person. This person's likely to come across your path. I feel like this is a new person, but it is somebody who is a soulmate also, so keep that in mind. But I think it's also somebody who is working out a mirror type of thing that they think is a weakness for them, and you think you have a weakness, like, oh, I always fall for players or unavailable people or something like that. They're thinking like, oh, I always fall in love too fast. I gotta, like slow it down. Okay. Like that's what they're thinking. So let's do an extended, get some blocks to love, actions to take, messages to you from this person, and we'll see how this plays out. Okay. Cool. All right, guys. Link is below. This is March 27th.